Welcome to the Infinite Table.
We'll do a recap. This is what happened last time.
The time before the recording started.
The time before the recording started, we were just in the middle of Santana, Brick's character, a gnomish woman, artificer, meeting Sunny, the fire genasi warlock, who have encountered each other and have been playing with Sunny's handkerchief and have bonded over their shared unity in going on this quest together to find the missing priest. Wesley Questley, rescue for 5,000 gold. In the meantime, a new character steps in, barges into the doors, Thwack, slams the notice on the table.
Yeah. And he points to himself.
Well, hi there. You looking to sign up for this here notice?
Sign up for this here notice? He nods his head.
This is a lady, just a human woman. She's got her hair tied up. She's shuffled some papers around. You think that you're capable enough to take on this here quest? I've never seen you around here before.
Capable? He really nods his head.
Alright. Just so you know, the Faustus Magical Guild is not liable for any loss of life or limb. The Faustus Magical Guild is not liable for any loss of item or property.
He points to the various scars around his body and just shrugs.
Noted. Yeah. We get a lot of that around here. Also, just this is just a notice that we gotta say for the policy. The Faustus Magical Guild, any artifacts or magical items need to be approved and registered with the guild upon arrival. Completion of the request is only going to be evaluated by a guild teller like myself. If you think that you're daring and brave enough to go after the missing priest in the Temple of Sourdough in the Southern Woods, well then, I'm gonna need a name.
He points to himself.
Fist punching.
He rolls his eyes.
Alright, yeah, I mean, I've seen weirder, that's for sure, around these parts.
He points to the piece of paper and the pen that she's writing with and points to himself and mimics writing.
See, that's not really policy. Here. She gets out a separate piece of paper. So he gives you a pen. Write it down here.
He writes down the word thwack.
Ow!
Mm-hmm.
She writes it down. She does a little more stamping and approving. There's a little bit of a magical effect. You know, you assume to be able to track the guild requests and how things are going. She hands it back to you. Well, so whack. I hope you have a good time on your quest, and I do believe that there's a few others that are here in this guild hall that are willing to help and assist you on your quest. Just so you know, it's very dangerous and daring. The Southern Woods are full of monsters and imps and all that sort of stuff. So be on your guard.
Others assist. He kind of rolls his eyes a little bit.
Oh my.
As you move on, the two of you couldn't help but notice this Kenku individual come into the guild hall. Definitely sort of sticks out amongst the crowd. There isn't really anyone else in the city who's sort of like Thwack. He has sort of an intimidating aura about him. And you do see him take the missing priest quest. And it seems that this is going to be your other fated ally on this journey.
Santana Claus takes Sunny's hand and walks over to Thwack and goes,
Where are we going?
"Hey, you doing this too?"
He looks at both of you. Doing this too? He nods.
"Well, hi, how you doing? Are you good?"
Good.
Okay.
Or good? He nods his head.
You two cannot help but notice, but Thwack really just voices back exactly what you're saying back to you.
It's perfect mimicry, right?
Perfect
mimicry.
Voice and everything.
Wow. How did you do that?
How did you do that?
That was, That sounded exactly like me!
He points to his throat and then thrusts his hands out.
Wow. It's happening all around us.
Would we need a roll to see if we know what a kenku is?
Yeah, make a history check.
Oh my god, first roll.
You've got every single voice in there? You've got every single voice in your throat.
Every single voice in your throat, he points to his ear.
Every single voice in your throat you can hear.
He nods his head.
Okay. Yeah, wow.
You said history?
Yes.
15.
Ooh, 15. You would be sort of familiar with this type, this species, the kenku, and how their voices. You don't know specifically why or how, and not really a lot of people do, but
Okay.
you are familiar with that the kenku do not have their own voice. They communicate via mimicking everything else around them, and it is very rare to see them in regular civilization.
Okay. He's a kenku. That's all they can do.
That's all they can do?
Voice-wise.
Yeah, he points to his ear, and then he points to his mouth.
Ear, and it goes out.
He
In the
nods.
ear, out the mouth.
Mm-hmm.
We do that too.
I know, right? That's what I was thinking. But it's not the same. You got a magical talent. Skill? Is it easy? Or hard?
Power, he shakes his head. Skill, he shakes his head.
Nature.
Nature, shakes his head.
Magic.
Shrugs his shoulders.
Music.
Shakes his head.
Science.
No.
Skill.
No.
While they're doing this, I'm going to be looking around to see if there's anybody else joining our party.
They're just,
Are we going to meet Emma's character like when we're there? Is
Yeah.
that the vibe? Okay. Then I'm just going to go.
Planning.
Okay, guys, I think it's time to go.
Oh, okay.
Time to go.
Time to go.
That's okay, yeah. Let's get going.
Let's just step out of
He-
the house. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, he points to the picture of the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Time to go. Time to go.
Time to go.
He points to the picture.
It's
On
time
quest.
for him to go. Them to go.
Time for him. He points to himself.
Them.
Time to go on quest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And off we go on quest.
Indeed. So as you step out of the Faustus Guild Hall, you're sort of in the more prestigious religious district of the city. It's not primarily dedicated to religion, but a lot of the major churches are built in this area. This is more of a hoity-toity area of the city. It is going to be sort of on the eastern end of it, and it is fairly close to the East Wing Palace. As you step out, it's not. It is still very busy on this bright, sunny day. Not really a lot of clouds in the sky. The air is a little bit muffled, I suppose, by a lot of the smoke and heat that come from the forges of the city. However, it is still far enough away that there's not really a lot of impediment to vision or breathing or anything like that. It is sort of, it's like a bright spring day. The birds are chirping and the people are out and about.
Hell yeah.
As you all would know, there are several street vendors, sellers, all types that are around the city. While they are primarily located in the Ymir trading market, there's also a few others that sort of decide to set up their trading halls wherever around the city. And as you are leaving to go on your quest and journey, is there anywhere that you all would like to go to purchase supplies or materials, rations, a drink, anything like that? Anything that you might want to do beforehand as a group?
Would this be a good time to purchase our common magical items?
If you would like to, yeah.
Okay.
And I'll go wherever they're going.
All right.
Or would you rather us have baked it into our backstory?
It can be either or,
Okay.
depending on what you would like.
Okay.
You can purchase it here in the city. You could have it beforehand. It could also be a time to purchase any sort of like adventuring gear that you might want to have, like a Dungeoneer's pack.
How much
or-
money do we have?
You have what is
Yeah,
on your
that's a good
character sheet. However, with this session, we can sort of say that perhaps the Faustus Magical Guild has given you a loan of money
An
in
advance.
advance to sort of help you on your quest.
Our Questly?
Your Questly?
Questly.
Questly
Yeah.
for Wesley.
Your
Yeah.
background should give you like an explorer's pack or something like that.
But if you need something, if you want something else, like a tinkerer's pack or an alchemist kit or anything like that, even if you're not proficient in it, you can still purchase them. And you can still utilize them, it just wouldn't be as...
I've also got adventuring gear open here. I think I'm gonna buy a lamp.
Alright.
A lamp for 5 silver pieces.
Amazing!
And what's your currency? Is
It's just the standard Forgotten Realms one.
that 10 copper to a silver and 10 silver to a gold?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be like that. Well, as you all head out to the trading market or the general stores, where this surely a lantern would be.
Yeah, I just buy one off a random stall.
Perfect. Well, we head to the Ymir Trading Market, which is the premier location if you're trying to start up a stall or you're a merchant in town. People wake up at dawn in order to set up their stalls and get vending going from dusk, or dawn to dusk, pretty much until they go to sleep. It is a massive trading market which goes for blocks, where people sell anything from food, produce, watches, pelts, weapons, anything anyone might want to buy. So you make your way to the Ymir trading market, and along the way you do encounter a few religious zealots who are preaching their godly ways, saying some things like, "Defend yourself against the demons. Make sure you have all of your testaments out, hanging on your window. You never know when some might come knocking on your door. Do not rest well. For if you are not praying to our divine, you are in danger."
I spit on the ground as we walk past.
Oh my gosh, we gotta get praying. Oh my gosh, I've never heard anything like that before.
You're out of the group if you start praying. We don't pray.
And there is a
Wow. Woo!
Sonny does not fuck with religion.
Oh my gosh, well, what is going on with all this anyway? I never heard anything that scary in my life.
They're zealots.
What's
Don't listen
that?
to them. Crazy.
They're just crazy. They're just crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. What's the story behind it though?
Them?
Yeah, you don't get like that if you're, living around happy all the time, being supported by your friends, your family. You don't get like that when you're like that, right?
Maybe we can ask them their story after the quest.
I think they look a little bit sad to me.
There is only about like 3 or 4 people around them that are like, yeah, exactly. Oh, there's like this old lady clutching like her pennant to her god, like just nodding and applauding. There's a few children like playing around them.
Let's keep moving. Don't make eye contact.
You make your way to the trading guild, which is not too far of a walk away. The zealot seems very locked into whatever testimony or rite that they have memorized and have been spewing probably for about hours now. You make your way through the city to the trading market, and if you thought it was busy in the guild hall, probably had about double the amount of people who are around these parts, and there's all types of people. All races of all kind, all ages. You walk through the stalls of the city and you see all types of wares being sold. Jewelry hanging from the balcony. You see trinkets spewed out along tables and whatnot. You see produce stacked up on crates, to rooftops. There's all sorts of people trying to get you to their stall. They come up to you and they're like, "Hello, miss, you're interested in some oranges? You're interested in some oranges here?"
Well, yeah.
Oranges. He takes
Definitely, I'll look
at
at some oranges.
They got 3 copper a piece here. We got 3 here for 3 copper right here.
Let me look at each one of them.
We're never gonna
See
make
which
it.
one I like.
Yes, indeed. Take your time. Take your time. We got apples. We got grapes. We got all types of things. We grow them on my family's farm. We sit outside the city and then come in here and we sell them right here.
Wow.
I'll give you a deal. We
How
got,
far away are you from the city?
I'm right outside of the city. We're going to be about 2 miles outside of the city here on our farm where we get all this produce, you see. We all touch. I can tell you what, if you get 10 oranges, I'll give you...
Do you guys come here every day?
Every day I come here with my papa. And you see like this old man
Papa.
like, chewing on an apple like this. And he's like a younger type of man, very skinny, but you can, probably assume that he has a lot of strength from working in the fields. He sort of just has like very simple garb, a tunic, a belt, leather shoes. He's got really no hair left from working so hard in the fields. He has like bags under his eyes from not really sleeping very well, and he's just very adamant about giving you these oranges for a price.
Well, do you think you might do a trade? I'll give you something
I do
real
trade.
special.
What do you got?
Well, she whips out her deck of cards and shows him a card of his portrait on it. But he's got cow ears and a cow nose. And he's standing on behind this. It's like a portrait.
This is like the first time you've seen him like stop.
He's standing.
This is so
Like,
scary.
It's just a card of him, and he's standing right here, and he's got cow ears and a cow nose. Is this you?
What type of demon magic do you got?
Oh, this is just for fun.
He puts like the oranges away.
Oh, sir, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to scare you.
Are you one of them?
No, I don't know who them is. Who's them?
Are you with them?
Who is them?
Make a persuasion check.
Here, I'll give you another card real quick. She pulls out another one. It's a big old sun, smiling. There you go. You might need a little bit of smiling in your day. Seems like you're a little bit stressed.
If I give you an orange, will you be on your way?
Well, I don't know. I kind of like looking at these oranges here. But I think I picked one out here.
He nods. Like, you take that orange and
Okay, don't worry though, because I don't know, don't worry.
he moves on to someone else.
Hello.
Damn, he did not like magic.
No.
What's going on over here?
What'd you do to that poor fruit seller?
Huh?
What'd you do to that poor fruit seller, Santana?
Why did I do that for a fruit seller?
No, what did you do to him?
Oh, I gave him a little card with his portrait on it.
That poor fruit seller, he kind of makes a crazy motion.
Do you think he's scared of magic?
Scared, magic, nods his head.
Wow, what a life. Being scared of the best thing we ever had. Can't imagine.
As you guys keep going through, there are a few more vendors who, try to hustle you. And you also hear, some other haggling going around. Like, there's these 2 men just sort of, yelling at each other. They're arguing over what this meat here. And he's like, this meat's gone bad. And so the guy's, this is the best meat I ever had. I caught this morning. And he's like, you're charging me 5 silver for this meat. And, they're just walking through here. And you do happen upon just, a general sort of stall. There's this nice, younger-ish lady, looks like about to be, mid-30s. She's got sort of a very sun-bleached skin, or sun-kissed skin, we'll say that. She's got, looks like just a stall of, secondhand wares, and she's just sort of, human woman. She's got her hair down, and then, a wrap sort of around it, and she seems to be, just in the midst of moving stuff around, getting her more money out. What can I do you for?
Do you need anything?
I don't know.
This is the trading shop.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy.
She's got like two or three sorts of lanterns around like a.
What else
three
she
sizes.
An oil lamp, 3 oil flasks, and 10 empty vials for a total of 9 silver.
Okay.
How are you saying all that?
I just picked them out and put them on the table.
So this is adjusted.
Yeah. Alright, let me get these for you. And she counts out the gold, checking that it's okay. Alright, there you go. She has a few other things, just like general stuff. She has parchment paper, rope, things to make torches and whatnot. She has general houseware supplies, cooking supplies, just sort of like a random mishmash of like secondhand wares that she has picked up or has been traded for. She has a few crates of like just loose scrap
Anything
parts.
armor?
Not really armor or weapons. There's like scrap parts, like wire.
Scraps. Let's go
Yeah,
there.
looks like she's got like a few just like broken apart like clockwork stuff.
Yeah.
She has like
Oh my god.
busted just sort of
Fill a bag.
tools and stuff.
Fill a bag for 5 copper or something like that.
Yeah.
They are priced individually.
Okay.
She sort of says, "Now, if you want to purchase any of these things, I will have to price them up to you."
Also, I fucked up. Vials are not a copper piece; they're a gold piece per.
Okay. Do you have the funds for this?
No, so I'm just gonna buy 2 and then give you 2 gold.
We can adjust. If you want something that like you really want, we can say that the guild is sort of giving you an advance on it. It would just be subtracted from your reward at the end.
I was gonna say, where do we see how much money we start out with?
It's going to be in your background.
Yeah, go to your character sheet.
okay.
It should have done it for you.
In the back, whatever background you choose is sort of what. Usually,
Yeah.
you get, unless you're a noble background, you usually get like 10 gold pieces.
I got 15 because I'm an entertainer.
Yes.
I got 8.
I got rock.
I got 8.
8 gold pieces. Hey, and for a commoner, that's like
I'm not a commoner.
no,
I'm a witch carnival hand.
indeed.
I'm kidding. It's the closest thing I can find on background on here.
I also have my glamour weave sash as my common
You've
item.
got a sash.
Yeah.
It's fancy.
hmm
Well, young lady, were you looking to purchase anything else here?
Yeah.
Alright.
I was looking at some of this stuff over here. It's individually priced. Like, how much would this be?
Oh, you should hold up like a sort of a head of like a broken rake. She's like, 2 copper for that one.
2 copper.
I can cut you a deal if you purchase a lot at once.
Okay, I'll do that. Just give me a little bucket and tell me how much it'll be.
Alright, so she just picks up like one of the empty crates that she has in there, and it's like I want to say it's like a 2-foot large crate of scraps, and I'll just say it's about like
That's something I can do for you too. I'll make you a junk table,
Ooh, that'd
a
be fun.
D100 junk table.
Nice.
Yes. But yeah, it's just so it'll be she said it'll be like 10 copper for the whole crate. Just like random scraps. You see in there's like clockwork pieces, gears, wires, broken tools, or like any sort of like it looks like there's like broken cups.
A
and
little
stuff in there.
toy, maybe.
Indeed.
Yeah.
I will let you decide.
This
what
is
you might
just
pick out.
lovely. You'll let me decide?
I'll also let you decide what Santana might have picked out of the
She
scrap.
picked out big lips
Big lips.
from my old toy.
Which ones?
Like a fucking Mr. Potato Head.
Oh yeah, here. You know which one.
Big lips.
She picks out old fingernails.
Metal fingernails.
Metal. Ooh.
It is all just like scrap, like iron or copper or tin or aluminum or stuff like that.
Like a piece of a broken knife or something.
Yeah, just like pretty much just junk scrap that she happens to have on hand from what you assume would be like broken things that she's either found or people have traded with her for items.
All right, I'll take all this for 1 copper.
She sort of takes it back away. 10 copper.
kind of heavy. It's kind of inconvenient to have to carry all this around for you. It's a lot of stuff to carry around for you.
It's kind of inconvenient to give this away for only one kopa.
Okay, well, we probably shouldn't do this then.
She
But
just
thank
puts
you
it
so
away.
much.
She just puts it away. She sees
She
someone
just
behind
puts
me
it
and she's like,
away.
can I help you? This is a very fast-paced sort of shopping experience.
Oh, this town, whole town seems kind of fast-paced.
This is very fast-paced, very, very different from the area that you grew up around, which is sort of like more,
You're dark.
yeah.
Darker than before.
You need to be closer.
Yeah.
But yes, very much a huge shift from the town that you grew up before, which was more, had an appreciation for the moment, for the beauty of things, for cherishing things that pass and go. Your hometown, Dermango, had a big appreciation for just making things more fun and finding any excuse to get out the fireworks, get out the parade, get out something. And here it is very, very different. It seems like the only thing that anyone here really cares about is
money.
how to make more money.
Yeah.
How to get that.
It's real weird.
Yeah.
It's real
And
weird.
it usually when people were concerned about money and when you were growing up, it was more like, how can we buy more food for people and what sort of mechanism can we make to make it easier for people to get more food? Here it is more like, what sort of system can we make to make more money as quick as possible?
At the expanse.
At the expense of fun, carnival,
Music.
appreciation,
Beauty.
Mm-hmm. And as you are walking
Friendship.
along here, there are pockets of the things you are reminded of at home. There is someone playing like a flute on the side of the road, and on a tarp or looks like a woven carpet on the ground, and they're just playing their pan flute on the floor. It's just sort of this.
Y'all, we gotta do a little dance.
What?
We gotta do a little dance here.
There's like this.
Listen to that flute.
There's this green draconic individual that's just sort of playing the flute. They have just sort of flowy robes on, and you might be familiar with a few of the street performers that play around these parts. There are just pockets of these individuals that are doing magic tricks for money, hustling them, or they are making music and jamming out, and there's someone at the front that's like, come here, let's tip the performers here, and there's someone shouting out, we're going to be performing at the Tavern tonight in the Dead Man's Trench, come on down. And it is
Wrong quest.
it is and even though there are these pockets that appear here in the city, it is almost seeming like there is a lot of fear in the city, and a lot of fear of not having enough money, a lot of fear of not being able to support oneself. And there's also, it seems like almost everyone here with the short or long period of time that you all have been here, they seem to be just rushing towards whatever end might meet them.
Did you want to go to the awesome show tonight?
How long?
Awesome show tonight. He nods his head enthusiastically.
Yeah!
How long does it take to get to Sourdough? Would it be is it 2 hours away?
I guess I'd say, about if you all are booking it there, probably a few hours. That would be dashing there, and you would not be stealthing.
Right. We wouldn't be able to go and do the quest and come back.
Exhausting ourselves, yeah.
If you really wanted to,
we could stay the night and then fucking wait for our other person to get here.
Yeah. Or you can, there's also, if you all have the funds, which you probably don't, you can get horses or mounts that would make it a lot faster.
Yeah.
If you are stealthing there, trying to be careful through the forest, it will probably take
walking pace, yeah.
a day and a half to a day to get there.
Okay, since you're both so excited, you can say one night. Maybe we'll get another companion for our quest.
Yeah.
One night only.
One night only in the big city.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
The city of
I can't
Malvern.
even imagine what's gonna unfold tonight. It's gonna be amazing.
Well, is there any other shopping that you all would like to do? This is the trading market. This is for like general goods. If you all are sort of looking for more magical or enchanted items, you might have to go a little bit outside of the main trading market to be able to purchase these things.
Because I'm pretty good for right now. Especially if I'm allowed to climb them.
Mm-hmm.
Santana Claus is gonna go dig in the trash bins
Alrighty.
behind the stores.
Ooh, okay. So you sneak back there and sort of get in there.
I said, I'll be right back. Don't you worry.
Could you roll an investigation?
I'll stand there and tap my foot to the flute.
Yeah.
Yes!
Begrudgingly tap.
No, I'm gonna flip a coin, a single copper to the draconic guy playing the flute.
He nods at you.
I'll flip an investigation.
Tap, tap.
What did you say your investigation?
10.
10? Okay.
I rolled a 10.
You roll a 10. You find like a lot of trash.
No
Empty
way.
bottles.
Like what specifically do I find?
You find a few empty bottles. You find just empty crates with like some rotting fruit in it. You do find just sort of
Watered up, damp paper.
I can do something with that.
oh yeah. You see as the rats scurry by, you see
hello.
a few, and they've sort of made their nest in like a hauled out what looks to be what you assume to be like
On the edge of my seat.
what used to be a bee's hive, and it has sort of been chewed out and made into a new home. So a hollow bee's hive.
Wow. Well, I gotta leave that for them, but that
Are
is
you-
a good find.
Are you sneaking around to find these things? Or are
Not
you just in the open?
particularly. I'm
Okay.
just looking.
Alright.
Just little short me, 3 feet tall, walking
As
around back
you
here.
are walking around, one of the vendors like comes back around with like a crate of like, just general trash or whatever. Like looks like he just took a big crate, put a bunch of little crates in it to take it to the back, and he's like, "Hey, what are you doing back here?"
Oh my gosh, hey! I'm looking for some fun stuff.
He sits the crates down. You looking through my rubbish?
Oh, is this all yours?
Well, yeah, it's behind my store.
Well, sounds like it might be from different places too. Like the other stores and maybe from other people. Do you think? Maybe?
Well, I don't know. What are you doing nosing around here?
Well, I'm just looking for something fun. To be honest, I'm looking for some old, stuff.
Okay. He sort of looks at you very suspiciously. Like, he's caught you doing something bad. Well, you know that you haven't done anything bad. But he is certainly...
Well, you know what? You're looking a little bit sad to me. Or something.
my mode doesn't have anything to do with what's going on right now.
There's something going on here, and well, I got something for you. She takes an empty bottle, and she puts the smell of roses inside the bottle, and she finds a lid and puts it on there. She goes, "Take a whiff of this.
What is this?
This is something special for you."
Takes it and open it. How strong is like the scent? Like really strong or like just
No, it's like good.
like smelling a rose?
It's like it's like good.
Oh, okay. Whoa. Yeah. It's like perfume or
No, it's
fragrance?
Roses.
Roses?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, let's do it.
You can take that with you if you want.
How did you do that?
Oh, it's just for fun.
Kind of puts it in his back pocket. Okay, well, if I see you around these trash cans again, I'm telling the Opal Knights.
That's alright.
You hear me?
They can come over here too.
Well, maybe they will.
Yeah, I'd be fine with that. More the merrier.
He's mostly getting annoyed that you just do not care. And he's like trying to make, because he's like he looks like he's probably only about 1.5 feet taller than you, so that's like, you know, not that tall, and he's, you know, he's sort of like got a wider build, you know.
He's trying to establish dominance and it's not working.
You're not having it.
He's got like, you know, just some shorts on and, you know, some boots, and he's just like, all right, so I'm gonna let you go now, okay?
Okay, have fun.
But don't forget what I said, okay?
Enjoy the roses. Don't forget to smell the roses.
He just walks off.
That's what she said. Oh, he heard it.
He heard it, yeah.
Don't forget to smell the roses.
Well, yeah.
What are they doing while I'm gone?
Yeah, what are you all doing then while Santana's disappeared and you're listening to this?
I told him I was leaving.
Yeah.
I'm gonna set up my own like performance corner.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, good lord, I'm surrounded by entertainers.
Okay. Well, you find
Good lord.
the market is pretty packed at the moment. It seems like this is peak hours, sort of mid-morning type of thing. But you manage to find like a small little alcove that's a little bit farther away from the busiest parts of the market. But you know, you just sort of find a little area between two stalls that are not too busy at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you start playing?
Well, I start. I try to find like a musician that's nearby
Oh, okay.
and set up near them and start twirling my maul around like a staff and start doing like dance fighting.
Ooh. Sonny, you see this Kenku individual again, something that you haven't really ever seen before, and then he sort of wanders off on his own. And
Oh no, I
party.
I gesture you to come
close,
with me.
okay.
yeah,
I come
so you all go together, and
Are you still dumpster diving, or are you coming with us?
This is in the middle of
Okay, middle
of
of
everything. You're not too far from
Yeah,
Santana,
yeah.
like you haven't walked that far, but it's sort of just this area, and you approach one of the musicians that is playing like a lute sort of thing, like let's say a half-elven woman who's just like, you know, got her hair in her face, and she's just kind of like, you know, the sun's beating down on her, but she's still playing no matter what, and, you know, you go up.
I'll tip her a customary copper as well, so she's okay with me being near her.
She doesn't much, she does know that you tipped her, but she doesn't much acknowledge you
Yeah.
at the time until you start doing your thing, and she sort of looks up and she's like nodding a little bit, and, you know, you're doing what sort of a performance does Thwack do here?
He does flourishes and twirls, and he tosses the thing up and catches it.
Wow, it's like the flower.
It's a little bit like the moves the fire guys do at Renfest when they have
Dragon Staff.
dragon staff. Except it's
big one that
it's a
spins.
except it's not fire. It's just a big hammer.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a maul.
On both ends.
No, just one end. It's a weapon. It's just like a big two-handed hammer. Big stone head.
Nice. Make a performance check.
Do you need a die?
I'll use yours, yes. But then I'll also use
Oh, you got fancy ones.
I'll use my glamour weave for that D4.
Ooh, okay,
I
okay.
didn't know your die were right there.
I'll say this. Since you are doing this with the performer next to you, I also give you advantage.
Yeah.
Because they're helping you with your performance here.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Congrats.
Okay. First nat 20 of the campaign.
Woo!
Stinker right
Yeah.
back. Stinker.
22,
Oh,
It was a 4.
of course you got set back up on a 1.
24.
24. Wow. Okay.
God damn it.
You're doing great.
Previously, this area was sort of calming down a little bit for the moment, but once, you know, this people start hearing this performance and this going on, you know, you start accruing, like, you know, one dwarfish guy walks by and he's like, whoa, okay. And he's sort of looking around, a few more like gather around, and they're like, wow, wow, and they're like clapping. As you keep going, it's like the lute player is like, starting to jam out a little bit, like go
a little bit more intense.
More intense. It's getting up there. More people start gathering around. Sunny, you have like now a group of people surrounding you.
Squished.
In this area.
I point to you. I point to the tip jar. I usher you to go.
Tip?
Tip? He nods his head. And as soon as I say that, the glamour weave bursts into flames.
Wow! Everyone else around you's like, oh my gosh, wow! There's like a few kids that have like run up to the front and they're like, in awe. They got sparkles in their eyes. And like, wow.
Sunny looks to her left and sees one of her party members dumpster diving, and looks to her right and sees one of them putting on a show and kind of claps a little bit, heaves a deep sigh, and goes and sits down to wait. Guess we're not going on the quest today. I take out some whittling. I'm just gonna work on it.
And as you perform here with this lute player, you do get about total. If people are coming by, they're giving you tips, they're giving you money. You make about total 2 gold pieces. I'm just going to consolidate to that. It's like a mixture of copper and silver, but 2 gold pieces for 24.
Nice.
Pretty good.
Good job.
And once you all are done, the lute player sort of like, takes a break and stops, and she comes up and sort of like pushes her hair out of her eyes to a bit of a vain attempt, because it just falls right back into her face, and she's like, I've never seen you before. What sort of... Why did you want to do that?
He points to the various scars on his body, and he mimics the roar and cheer of a crowd.
Big time.
He shrugs his shoulders.
I've just been starting out. I just moved here from Marana.
He divides up the tips and gives her 1 gold of the tips.
Thank you. Well, if you're interested, and she sort of takes out a pen and paper and she writes something down. Me and my crew are going to be working the streets in the trench later if you want to come by. And she hands you the, what looks to be like a symbol of a raven, sort of that fans out. And she hands it to you.
He puts his hand over his heart and bows.
And she does one of these. What's your name again?
Thwack.
Thwack. That's a good stage name. Well, my name is Dtruos. She sort of held her hand out like a princess.
What was her name again?
Cedrix.
How do you spell that?
Cerx.
Cirx.
Yes. Or yeah, there's a D in there. Just put a D in between the R and X. That works.
Oh yeah.
Cerdix.
Mm-hmm.
I see. Okay.
She puts her hand out, like a princess. And
yeah, he takes it and bows.
Princess.
Princess.
And then he puts his hand over his heart again, bows, and then turns to go back to where Santana is to check on her.
She, flips around and starts counting her money for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, you all meet back up here, and after your adventure in the trading market. Is there anything else that you all would like to do here? Anything that you would like to see or purchase at all?
I'm okay.
Alrighty, well, it's going to be about late morning at this point in time. There are several, there are many other things to do in the city here, unless you all want just to start venturing on your quest and you want to go see the show this evening. If this is something that you all would still like to do. The Dead Man's Trench is, as you all would know, pretty active, pretty much all the time. There's a time in the morning where it's sort of lulled out, where things are still opening, people aren't really drinking as much, except for a few regulars. And then around like the afternoon time, it starts to get booming and bustling. There are that area of the city is going to be a bit more south than the area that you all are in at the moment. It's going to be around the arena district of the city, where the gladiators fight. And this is also where the trench is located, very, very close to the arena, as if you can't afford a ticket, you can go conveniently to any of the other establishments that are riddled around the area. If you all are interested in buying weapons or armor, there are stalls in this area that do have this sort of thing. There is also the forge district that would have more of your basic stuff, or more like advanced things, like enchanted magical weapons or full plate armor and stuff like that.
I cannot afford
I was
that.
gonna say I don't have the funds right now. I have 5 gold pieces with my starter. My background. So.
Dang.
Sorry, no tip.
It's okay.
I'm poor as hell.
Like I said, if you all would like to purchase anything at the moment, it would just be subtracted from the 5,000 gold reward at the end of your quest.
I'm just paying for it with my own money to make things simpler.
Okay.
We haven't really fought yet, so I don't know like what if I want to up my weapons.
I don't want to buy anything. So stop asking. Everybody leave me alone.
Well, yeah, that's fair.
Did we pass a scrapyard?
There are several
We
scraps
just
in the
did.
board. We did.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, no. Sunny was pretty single-minded on the quest, so you guys wanted to go to the thing, so she'll go along.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I guess we can just, party all day.
I said one night.
Party all day.
Oh, into the night.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, ooh.
Ooh, ooh.
Ooh, ooh.
We could also stay at a tavern and then head out at night.
Into the dark and dangerous woods.
You could. You would like to. You got your lantern.
Do the performance, get our party member, and then head out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm kind of ready to go now on this quest.
You want to fast forward?
Fantastic.
Sure. Yeah.
But what about this? But what about this party though?
Yeah, do we get a flyer for
Yeah,
the party at
we
least?
fast forward to the party.
Are you all? So you all are heading to the Dead Man's Trench at this point. Let's
Yeah.
just say that you were hanging out in the.
Yeah,
in
we
the
went our
trading
separate
market.
ways, got all our stuff freshened up,
All right.
came back.
Awesome. Well, because you also are looking for lodging for the night, or are you thinking?
No, we're going to this party and then we're leaving.
Okay, sounds
We're
good.
gonna go out there. We're gonna be drunk. We're gonna be on rock and roll, drugs,
Huh?
everything.
Huh?
Everything, huh?
We're doing it all.
Alrighty.
Sure, yeah.
With our new crew.
Well, a few hours go by in the city of Malachar together, and you all you get some street food, hang out, sort of, talk a little bit about, the weather, probably, or something like that. Sort of just does getting to know each other a little bit.
Team bonding.
Mm-hmm. You all head on down to.
Wait, yeah. Where are you guys even from? No, seriously. Where are you from?
You probably never heard of it. It's far away. What about yourself?
Well, I'm from the mountains.
Which mountains?
Well, my home mountains. They're the only ones I've ever been to. So,
Can we see them from here?
can we see them from here?
No.
Which direction would they be in from here?
They are. Let me check. The map.
The map.
That's going to be southeast, several hundred miles from here.
They are that way.
Lovely.
She points in a southeast direction.
Yeah. She points north or something.
Well, I get someone being from so far east, you would be somewhat familiar with a few of the cities that are around that area. And she does sort of point to the direction. The nearest city is Beale Smith. You don't entirely know if she means the city itself or just one of the various towns around that area.
Okay.
But that is the direction in which it is. Obviously, a lot farther is Zenvega, but you doubt that she means that since it's not really a...
Not mountainous or...
It's very far away.
Okay.
Like, it would be a little bit crazy that this young gnomish woman was here now. She could be, but it would be very unlikely.
And you're from far away.
Far away.
Yeah. Like where is that? Do you
You've
think?
never heard of it?
But if I did, what would it be called?
Gotta look at the name real quick. Injazan.
Wow. That name sounds like an angel.
Where, what was it? How's that spelled? Anjazam.
Is that how it's pronounced?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Angel.
Enough about me. Where are you from, Thwack?
He points far away in just like a random direction, and then he holds out his hands, makes this motion, and then mimics the sound of clinking chains.
Oh gosh.
Glad you escaped.
He nods.
You got those clinking chain sounds in there? Indefinitely?
He nods solemnly, with kind of like a weird look in his eyes.
Can you pull the sounds from your memory?
He nods. He mimics the sound of a swooshing sword.
Wow.
He mimics the sound of a pickaxe hitting rock, like metal against rock.
I feel like we're getting a bit of a backstory here.
Yeah. I agree.
He also kind of puts a hand around the head of his maul, his stone maul.
Wow. Now just what in the heck is going on there? What in the heck is going on?
Mimics the sound of clinking chains again. And then he points to the arena of Dar.
How long have you been free?
He holds up 2.
Years?
He nods.
Well, let's see.
As you all had
Let's
this
see.
moment here of sharing your story, you hear the sounds.
1 second, please.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Alright, she's gonna pull out an empty bottle and she's gonna put a sound inside of it of birds chirping. And she's gonna hand it to him. Here you go.
He'll take it. He'll kind of look at it.
Just open it up.
Doom. He hears the sound of birds chirping. He kind of looks at it for a second, and then he smiles and puts the top back on, puts his hand over his heart, then bows.
Yeah. Well, gosh, you've been through a lot.
He shrugs. He makes that sound, that same motion with his hands, and he breaks free. And he thrusts his hands in the air.
Yeah, and you did that! You did that! Wow. Oh my gosh. Wonder how that felt.
He shoves his hands in the air again.
Amazing! Celebration!
Mm-hmm.
Extravagant. New. Exciting. Which one?
Which one?
He makes a motion for all of them.
Wow, that is a big day. When was that day?
2.
2 years ago.
Today? Wow. Might need to put that down as a holiday. Don't you think? Now let me know if you want to, because I like celebrate.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Santana, you're not very familiar with the slavery that happens in this continent. The town of Dermango doesn't really do that at all. Gnomish people are not normally involved in the trading of slaves, so it is something that does happen on the continent, and it is sort of an accepted practice and business in the continent as a whole. I would say also you, Sunny, are not very familiar with the slavery that happens. It is, while you have experienced similar, I suppose, indictment or servitude to other things, it is
not quite that.
It's not quite people.
I was gonna say, since I've been in the city for maybe like a few months and traveling, I feel like I at least know of unfortunately, the human trafficking.
And you would know that the arena does participate in the slave trade. It is where primarily a lot of their lower level fighters are accumulated and are able to thrust themselves into combat for survival. It is something that happens. It is not a very highly regarded business or industry to be a part of, though it is not condemned either. If someone sort of says that they are a slave trader or they are involved in it, it is sort of like okay, so you are not a great individual. You have the morals of someone who participates in the slave trade is often not someone who is widely accepted.
Okay. You're saying like kind of scummy.
It's kind of a bit underground, a bit scummy, a bit looked down upon, but it's still like no one's done anything about it.
Yeah, it is.
And the gnomes they just don't even know at all.
They
what's going on?
They would know it, however, since Santana is so young, it would not really be something that you have been exposed to or learned about. But the gnomes they are familiar.
So I think she would know what it was, and that's it.
Yeah.
Is slavery used for like useful things, like put to work, not just like gladiator stuff?
Not the useful.
Like
not the
useful work. You know, like put to work, not just like they're taken to get thrown in. You know what I mean? Like because I could see the government not fully condemning them. It's like, well, we got people that work in our mines now.
Yeah, it is sort of it is like that. And
Okay.
usually people who are taken into as slaves are those who are not, they're from very small civilizations that can't really defend themselves. And a lot of the times the government doesn't, or the king himself is sort of hands off with that sort of thing. He doesn't own any himself. It's not really like something that the royal family is a part of. However, it is not really like a priority for them. They believe that it is a necessary evil for fighting whatever abominations come through.
Is the sale at least banned in the city?
Indeed, yes.
Okay.
It happens in underground.
Progress.
Indeed. It happens underground and in unknown areas. If someone who is affiliated with the government sees it,
I've been wearing my hat this whole time.
I know, I didn't want to say it. You knew when it
I was
out.
hoping you would say something.
Really?
Put on the damn hat.
No, you put it on when you want.
Okay.
Okay, well, I think we've talked about this enough.
I think so.
No, I want the ins and outs of the
Sorry to
trade.
bring the fucking mood down.
Well, no.
It adds to the world building. That way, if we come in contact with the slave trader, we can just kill them, and there probably won't be consequences. Now we know that.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, he will be doing that,
Yeah, exactly.
or at least trying to.
It's not just like, oh, they were on the payroll.
It is like getting to be mid-afternoon at this point after you all have been talking and getting to know each other a little bit, and it's the day is shining bright. It is sort of a warmer-ish day. It is there's a cool breeze in the air, and you all start making your way towards the Dead Man's Trench.
The trench.
And
I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick.
absolutely,
Oh, we should take a break.
Let's come back in a little bit.
5-10 minutes.
5-10 minutes, take a little break, go to the bathroom, get
Hit
a little
those
water,
vapes.
get a little hit those vapes.
Hit those vapes, everybody.
Whatever you might need.
Mm-hmm.
Is it playing?
What about your phone? Oh, it
Alright.
stopped. It was sliding.
Oh. This thing's got hinges.
Welcome back, everyone. My gosh. Lovely break. We're back, and we are still in the city of Malachar. We have left the sort of trading area district after purchasing some general goods and performing, getting some trash, all sorts of good stuff. We're all here together heading towards the Dead Man's Trench.
The celebration.
Mm-hmm.
The celebration.
This is about mid-afternoon time, and at this time of day, this is usually when the this area of the city starts amping up. You know, people are getting off of work,
Good.
going out to get a drink. This is also sort of the time slot where the arena starts to have more hyped up fights, per se, you know. More popular fighters, more exotic creatures, more stakes, as some might say. So, the area around the arena is getting a bit more crowded, hyped up, and excited for whatever the night might bring. On your way there, you are walking through various areas of the city, including just sort of residential areas, more shops. You see a few other craftspeople just out and about doing their thing. There isn't really a lot of natural parts of the city, mainly because the climate of the city is not really supportive of nature. There's trees, flowers, bushes, all that type of stuff. It's not really lush, though, or it's very manicured, you know, like sort of like New York City, where it's like this area is where a tree goes, this area is where a bush goes, this area is where the flowers go.
Cityscaped.
Yeah, and as the more you walk southward towards the arena, the less and less the plant life is around. And pretty much the most that you're going to get is some grass like peeking through the cobblestones or moss on the sides of the walls, vines and stuff like that. However, the climate of the city is smoky, and it's hard for plants to grow in that area. However, you make your way down, and you see that there are people just out and about, on the streets, shouting through windows. Hey, where have you been? Stuff like that. Throwing out their sheets, getting them aired out.
Living their life.
Exactly. This is a very active and alive city, definitely. There isn't any part of the city that's not busy. It's very much a little overwhelming at times, for sure. As you all are walking through, you encounter sort of a crowd that has gathered on the street, scarcely made up of a few humans, half-elves, there's some orcish individuals, and they are sort of shouting a little bit, and as you make your way to the crowd, you are sort of like, you hear, and I've got $5 on the little one, and you hear on the other side of the street, get up, get up. And you wade your way through this part of the street that's sort of blocked off. Like, there's ways you can go, and as you see through like the heads of the people, you can see that there are two individuals that are locked in to what appears to be a skirmish of some kind, and they are both clutching something together, like this rod or stick. It's made of like tangled up wood, and you see like this half orcish, man sort of like yanking back, and there's like this other sort of like dwarfish lady. She's got like a bit of a stubbly beard. She's got like her hair slicked back, and she's also like yanking it through. And you can't really tell if this is just sort of something that's unfolded between the two of them, or if this is a stage type of thing that's happened. You are familiar with a few unofficial fights that just sort of break out in the streets out of nowhere. But you do hear throughout the crowd, you're like, there's people walking around with bags, and they're like, place your bets, who's going to win, You see like this human woman sort of just like shaking a bag of coins around at you all.
Can I try to tell if the fight is friendly or serious?
Yes, make an insight check.
Oh, I'm not good at those.
You got this. There you go.
15.
Wow.
Ooh. You can sort of tell that this is... You're familiar with fights
Yeah.
in general, official and unofficial fights, and you've talked to many of the people who run them and the people who are a part of them, and you can tell both in the eyes of the person who's shaking a bag around and the way that the other two like interact with each other. It is not like a stranger's hostility. It is not like an impulsive thing. It seems like this is somewhat rehearsed, even if the hostility is real.
I see.
All of you make a perception check.
22.
Ooh.
6.
12.
Alrighty. Well, you two sort of see this as just sort of it looks like just sort of a betting ring that's sort of sprung up. You, Sunny, as you are someone who has been around, people who don't normally need to be seen. You see a small, what looks to be like a halfling boy weaving through the crowd, not paying attention to what's going on. And you see in his pockets, they sort of jingle with coins. And he is taking advantage of the attention of all these others being focused on whatever is going on in front of them instead of behind them.
Little pickpocket.
More power to him. Sonny's like, hell yeah. Maybe I'll point him out to those to be like, that guy.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Little tiny.
Oh, and like also
tiny
like, cover
fingers.
your pockets, guys. Like,
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
he tightens his tipped purse a little tighter.
Yeah. And you see just this sort of hustle scheme going on between whomever else is a part of this.
Does he walk by us?
He does walk by you.
Santana Claus gives him a coin. A little copper. She's like, here you go. I know you're looking for some more of these.
Make another perception check.
Everybody are
Just you.
14.
He takes the coin, and he doesn't really look at you. He sort of keeps going in the crowd.
Bye now.
As you all continue to go on, are you wanting to stay and see what happens, or are you just go, who cares?
do you guys want to play some bets?
No, I think we're not intervening, right?
Yeah. I mean, I was okay with little boy. I mean, it doesn't seem like... Seems like it's just a fighting ring in the fighting area of the world.
Does the boy look poor and dirty?
He looks skinny, and
Okay.
not necessarily dirty, but definitely like...
A little malnourished.
Yeah, his shoes have got holes in them. He's got his clothes seem, his pants are too tight for him. His shirt's too big for him.
Yeah, that's fine. He can
We'll allow
he can do what he needs to survive. Thwack understands.
And yeah, but as you all continue to be on your way, you do see from the crowd, you get about, I would say, like 10 feet from it, and then you see this boy bolt from the crowd. And you also see a bigger, older dwarvish man running after him, and he is sprinting away towards you all.
Well, that's the risk you take.
Towards us?
He's like not like to you, but just in
Yeah.
your direction. And this dwarvish man is like, "Hey, stop that boy!" He looks at.
I mean, we're not gonna stop him.
Mm.
Like, we're gonna go, who me? Who me?
And as he races by, this boy is not very fast, and it looks like this dwarvish man is going to catch up to him very, very soon, despite his older age.
Do you want to intervene? Would your character intervene, I guess is the better question.
I can't really articulate the best. I'm not the best at like conversation and de-escalating because I can't talk.
Yeah. Would you want to intervene at all? I was gonna say I might just trip him.
I think
I'm not going out of my way, but if he doesn't notice a little trip.
I think Thwack would feel worse if it wasn't a little boy. If it was like a man that was stealing, he might do something, but if it's a little boy, then he'll probably let it go.
Okay. As you try to trip him.
Trip the dwarvish
The
man.
dwarvish man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make an attack roll.
What do I add to it? Anything?
Your attack bonus?
The attack bonus.
It's not with your weapon, is it? It's
No. I'm just sticking my foot out.
This is he's got a pretty low AC.
Unarmed strike.
What's my attack bonus?
If it's an unarmed strike,
Yeah.
it'd be your strength or dex. Or rather, strength, I think, is for unarmed attack, isn't it?
You sure? You sure it's not dex? I'm being so dexterous sticking my foot out there. I'm not pushing him or anything.
I guess I would say you can choose, since you're not trying to hurt him, you're just trying to impede his movement.
I'll say dex because I also don't want him to see. 13.
Okay.
Isn't
You
great.
trip him and he falls on the ground.
Who would do
Falls on
such
the
a
ground
thing?
and skitters and some dirt flies up behind him and he's like,
We just keep walking.
"Hey,
keep
what
walking.
are you doing?"
Me?
He's pissed. He's grabbing the sand in there and he's like throwing his hands to the ground. He's like a bald, like older dwarvish man, like to the point where his hair is like graying. And
Okay.
he's like, now on the floor.
I'm gonna pretend
Just
like
pissed.
nothing happened. I'm keep walking and be like, it's a rocky road.
I'll
Cobblestone
offer a hand to
streets.
help him
Yeah.
out.
Gotta watch
I'll
out.
offer a hand too. Oh, are you okay, sir? Gosh.
Forget me, stop that boy! Stop that boy right now!
No, I think you need a hand. You don't look very well.
Yeah, we have some bandages.
He hits your hand away and he gets up on his own.
Oh, gosh. My goodness.
The boy's gone. He's ducked under an alleyway. He's disappeared entirely.
Shucks.
And he's pissed at you guys. And I guess, let me see. You probably wouldn't have seen that. He probably wouldn't have seen you trip him. He's very much was focused on his goal of catching this boy who was pickpocketed from him. And he is now,
I'm assuming he was also like running past us, so it's just like a little.
yeah, he's balling up his fist and he's like, "Hey, when I get there, boy," and he goes back and turns around and adjusts his coat, starts walking towards one of the taverns.
Sir, what happened? Sir, he's just a kid. Leave him alone. Find something better to do with your beautiful day.
He pays you no mind. He goes into one of the main taverns around this area.
Well, I don't need payment or anything, but...
Well, you all are getting to this here district in this area of the city, and there are quite a few street performers around these parts. There's a few people who are dancing around on the street. They're sort of like doing a choreographed performance of something like wavy. They get out a little sheet and they're doing something of the sorts. And another part of the street, you see people just banging on drums around each other, and some of the bigger looking I guess more well-off performers have like a makeshift stage built on top of like some crates and everything, and they are, you know, playing flutes. There's another person you see like reciting poetry on outside of one of the taverns. You can look into the windows, and some of them are open on this lovely day, and you can see inside. There's like people. You see inside one of them, looks like someone's doing like some sort of comedy routine, and another one you see a popular band, and there's like, you know, the performers are like, you know, jumping on top of different tables and everything, and it is a lively scene.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Can we hear some of that poetry?
You go to the poet outside?
Yeah.
Alright, you go to the poet outside and you see this this older, I guess I would say middle-aged.
Wait, one sec. Do y'all want to see comedy or poetry? Which one's tooting your horn?
I could do as a laugh.
Laugh.
Is this at the Dead Man's Trench?
We are in the Dead Man's Trench.
Oh, okay. Okay, good.
What about you?
Big show tonight? He's looking around.
What time is it? Mid-afternoon, you said?
Mid-afternoon.
That's later.
Mm.
We'll get to it.
He shrugs his shoulders.
Well, let's go see some comedy.
Some jokes and laughs.
Yeah.
Alrighty, you all stop into this tavern. It looks like it's sort of a bit of a hole in the wall. You see, you got the Zeke's Tavern. You got
Who's Zeke?
Zeke's Tavern.
Mr. Tavern himself.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think that's his name?
Zeke Tavern.
I can only assume.
Wow, that's pretty smart. Yeah.
Hello, my name's John Barr.
Zoe Restaurant.
You walk in, and it's a smaller-ish establishment. It's about a one-room type of building. Very dusty, looking like it has a few handful of tables and booths around. You have the bar. The barkeep is just looking like a skinny human guy with some slicked back hair. It looks like he's just sort of pouring a few ales out here, getting them out of the barrel, and he's just I'd say like a handful of patrons, and then on the back end of this tavern that's only lit by this natural light that's coming in through the windows, and this place is so dusty that you can see the sun rays coming in. You got a gnome guy. He's on and this isn't a real microphone. This is an arcane enchanted microphone to make his voice echoey and louder so that people can hear him. Mm-hmm. And there's just like 10 or 15 people sitting around listening to his jokes and everything. He's got like slicked back hair, a little bit of a soul patch right here underneath his lips.
Love.
He's wearing a purple popped out collar, and he's like, he's standing around. He thinks he's working this crowd good.
Oh, so we come in mid-set.
Yeah, there's a few chuckles, there's a few laughs, and he's like, and I'll tell you another thing that happens here a lot in this city. I'll tell you what. How come I can't even get from one side of the city to the other without someone asking me for a dang coin? Do I look like the type?
He's really good.
He's really good.
He's really good.
He looks around and he's like, he goes, and I'll tell you what, all I know is that I don't even have enough money to buy my own meals. I go to this tavern to get the meals, and I do this full time. So I go around and do comedy around here everywhere, and they give me food from their tavern. I'll tell you what, I'm not going to name names, but some of these places, hoo-wee, they ought to serve liquor.
I spit take.
Oh my gosh, and liquor isn't even that good.
Wow.
Oh my god.
He is reading them for fun.
Oh.
He goes into like this like tangent about the Count Heimel and his sort of like he's the count of this area, And he's like, and I don't even know what I gotta say. You don't want to hear what I gotta say about this guy, that's for sure. And a few people will chuckle and he's
Tell
like,
us.
He's like, I say what, I don't know how much grease he used to slick back his hair, but you could probably fill a whole ocean with all the stuff that he's got in his hair. Oh my god. He's using up the whole cow to get his hair slicked back.
Oh my gosh!
A little scathing comedy.
This comedy down here is just like telling the truth, but people laugh at
This
it.
is very good.
Gosh.
Mm-hmm.
I guess people gotta do this and things are so bad, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so. Well, he goes into a few more jokes and tangents, a few stories about other cities that he's been to. He talks about the city up north in the mountains, and he's like, I do not recommend going there. You can't even get in there without freezing after that. That's for sure.
Oh my gosh, I wonder if Santa's up there.
Who?
Santa.
You're Santana.
Yeah.
Not Santa.
Yeah, well,
Is Santa a relative?
Yes. In a sense, it's like a story. But it might be real.
Is he like the father that left?
It's like folklore, you know what I mean? It's
Oh,
like,
okay.
it's like a tale to inspire me.
Mr. Santa.
But, you know, it's as real as you make it.
Yes. Sunny's not picking up what she's putting down.
He repeats what you just said. Well, what was you? Well, you said about it's as real as you make it.
Yeah.
Yeah. He repeats that back to you and nods his head.
Yeah, exactly.
Sunny's convinced that she just had a dad that left.
He gets it.
Like, left like one note.
He's up north.
Yeah, he's up north.
Does she say anything about it? Okay.
She's not gonna burst the bubble.
Okay.
Eventually, this gnome gets into more the topic of the ongoing epidemic that is plaguing this continent, which is the devils, demons, and fae that just sort of wade through the plains. And he's like, "No, I've been on the road a long time. I've been on the road, and I've seen few encounters with these otherworldly creatures. And I'll tell you what, as much as they say, do not say yes to a succubus. You can hear from me.
Oh
Hear
my gosh!
He does
This
dirty
is
jokes too.
Dirty humor. Oh my gosh.
At that one, Thwack mimics the roar of a crowd.
Like, you know about those?
He nods his head.
He loves it. The
Oh my
gnome points at
gosh.
you, and he's like, he knows. And he goes into like, I'll tell you what, the king cares more about these devils and demons. He doesn't even know that he's got some in his own damn court. We got a few succubuses in there too. And the crowd goes like, oh.
He's very brave to tell jokes like these.
It's true, he's a realist. It's like, I'll say it if no one else will. I don't know what's going on with all them advisors of his, but I'll tell you what, there's not a lot of governing going on there. That's for sure.
Oh
Damn,
my
I gotta
God.
write this down. This king has a lot of critics.
I was gonna say, is this one of those regimes too where like if he's caught saying any of this he could get thrown into dungeons? Or is there freedom of speech in this?
That's definitely freedom of speech. You can really say whatever you want.
Okay, I was about to be like, dang, this guy's crazy.
As you all might be familiar with, it is like a more monarchy loyalist wouldn't really be talking about it that much, but the King Baron is sort of he's a frowned upon leader. Like, he hasn't done anything that's like particularly harmful to his continent, but he's not really done anything to necessarily help. He seems to be more interested in whatever's going on within the capital and the royal city, and whatever's going on within his inner circle. And a lot of people and critics and, the press, the news is running and has been for his entire reign that him and his wife and all of his closest advisors are involved in an intimate romantic relationship that they're trying to hide.
It's a giant
Polycule.
They're trying to hide from the rest of their subjects.
The poly rule.
Mm-hmm.
The poly rule.
And it is theorized that is how you move up in order to become someone of political standing.
You got to join the polycule poly rule.
Alright.
Either it is people who the king has known for a long time before he ascended to kinghood, or his father died, or just someone who's come along a long way. Indeed.
We gotta get this comedian in front of the king. The king would love this guy.
Are you sure?
Seriously, yes. We gotta go. I gotta go talk to him after the show.
Do you know him? Do you know the king? Or the comedian?
No, but it can't be that hard.
Oh my.
He says a few.
Oh my.
He says a few more jokes, like sort of laughing about the obscenities of the churches that are allowed and the demons that are not allowed. He sort of is laughing about how how much the demons and devils want this land and for what, you know? This place isn't
Touch
Yeah,
the wars.
there's barely even any trees. She yells out in the crowd.
Exactly.
Are we like the only
Great.
3 left at this point?
The crowd trickles out.
Okay.
Okay, he's bombing.
He finishes up
Oh
his
yeah, we're the
set.
only ones eating it up.
He finishes up his set and he's like, thank you everyone, thank you. And, you know.
I'll toss 2 copper on stage.
Thank you.
Santana Claus uses
How generous.
prestidigitation to do some fireworks.
Oh wow.
I'll do 1 copper. Now that I know I have money.
Yes. He's eating it up. It's like it's sold out here.
Everyone's eating here.
Indeed.
Ooh,
We're all
yeah.
eating. We're all eating.
Mm-hmm.
Left no crumbs.
We paid for his dinner tonight.
But and then he sort of concludes and then he gets off the stage and it looks like the other next performers are coming up on stage and setting up.
There's more?
Go. Oh yeah. All the time.
This is celebration.
Celebration.
Mhm.
Everywhere we go, celebration.
He gets off the stage and he's going over to the bar to get himself a post-show drink.
Santana Claus skipping over
I
there.
was gonna say you gonna talk to him.
He's got his arm up on the bar and he's like, taking a sip of it. It's like he's got like a whiskey in a glass or something.
Mister!
Oh hey!
That set was so good.
Oh, you liked it, huh?
Yeah, we need to get you in front of the king.
He's like, he gets out a napkin and he starts writing an autograph.
You ever heard of a jester before?
Oh yeah. That's sort of
Do you know if the king has one here?
The king has one. I mean, I think so. I don't know.
But you don't know. You could fill that role.
I get what you mean there. Yeah.
Yeah. Where do we get? Is there an email for this king?
I don't think I know an email or how to. I don't know if I'm interested in filling the king at all either. I don't know who you are, who sent you. But it's an autograph.
Well, we gotta get you up there for real.
Well, I'm getting there. I'm on my way. Maybe one day I'll get up to the capital city and do some performances around there. I'm starting out small here in Malabar. I've been all around though, every city pretty much.
Except for the capital.
Yeah.
You don't. Oh, you trying to go there?
Yeah. They'll have me. I'll get
Well,
over
let's
there.
go.
Let's
Wait.
go.
Yeah, let's go.
We've got a quest. I overheard that part.
You're
Wait.
from the capital?
No.
No. All right. Well.
The capital. No.
Well, yeah.
But I see the vision for you. Okay. We gotta get you to the capital, and you can perform for the king, and then he'll realize everything he's doing, which I don't know anything about really, but then he'll understand. And you know what? I'm gonna send you with some because I'm not gonna be able to go with you because I've made a commitment to my friends.
Oh, thank God.
So I'm gonna send you with this here, little.
Performing for the king. Yeah. That's it's a guy like me.
What's your name, sir?
Tanner.
Nice.
What else did I get from the waste from the trash? Bottles.
You got bottles. You got the hollowed out beehive.
Oh, I didn't take that.
You got some rotting fruit. You got
Keep that around in case one of them
scrap
starts getting bad.
wood
Okay.
and some wire. Just like loose wire. You got
All right. I'm gonna hand him. I'm gonna take a piece of scrap wood and put. I'm gonna hand it to him and it says Jester Tanner and it's like bouncing out of it. It's like an animation kind of. And it's got stars around it when it bounces out. Take this so you always remember. That'll get you there. All right?
how'd you do that? You're good at that.
It's just meant to be.
Wow. You're
All
right.
right.
It's meant to be.
Follow your vision.
A little
Follow
advertisement.
your
Good
vision.
Mhm.
I'm going to.
Oh man.
Well, what's your name?
Santana Claus.
Santana Claus. Like claws?
No, like claws. Like
like
Santa Claus.
the law?
Yeah. Like that.
Alright.
Exactly.
You like comedy probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I like
I think so. My friend.
I'll tell you what, Santana, comedy's my
It was
life.
very good.
I'll tell you what, it's always called to me ever since I was a little boy. I've just been called to making people laugh and spreading joy, you know? And it's just been something that I've had a natural affinity to. I just know that I'm meant for greater things.
Yeah.
And
He's
I'm
into
meant
this.
to
This is
be
absolute.
having something like the king.
Yeah.
Giving us attention.
I also really, really like.
And I'll tell you what else,
Joel.
Santana. I think that there is something here that we have. You know, because I just think that comedy just brings people together. Everybody can just laugh about whatever's going on, you know?
Yeah.
And it means so much to me.
What's your favorite
I've
thing to
studied
laugh
so
at?
hard. Oh, that is a good one. Wow. What is my favorite thing to laugh at? I tell you what, there's just so many count, you know? People, places, things. I just can't. There's so many different types and threads of comedy that you can go down, you know? There's just slapstick, there's prop humor.
You like
there's
slapstick?
this-
Santana Claus pulls down his pants and pants him.
Oh!
I like slapstick too.
She got you.
You're doing that while he's sitting down. That's
No,
scary.
he's standing at the bar.
He's leaning up at the
I see. Okay.
Oh my gosh. This guy's got to invest in a belt. He's so nice with his pants down.
That's a real knee slapper, isn't it?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gee golly. Oh my. I don't think I've ever worn pants like that since I was younger. And everyone was laughing at me then too. He's looking around to see if anyone's laughing at him.
We were laughing so hard. So he's got tears in the rest.
Wow.
He's holding his pants like this now.
That is funny.
Well, it's good to meet you, Santa. I'll see you later.
You too.
Alright, he
Oh.
walks away.
My gosh, he has got to get out of here. He's in a rush.
He leaves, he's gone. Well, the next performance starts. You know, it looks like it's a band. They got 2 flute players, a drums. They got someone dancing up front.
Where do we?
Hell yeah.
Where do I sign up to perform?
Ooh, well, you can perform. There are a few taverns that you would know that accept like open mic type of things. If you'd like to venture to one of those, you can also set up on the street, like many of these other performers have done. What are you thinking?
I like the street performing.
Alrighty. Well, you get out. Are you all doing anything else?
You don't have to follow me if you don't want to.
I was gonna say, if I see you leaving, I'm getting worried that this party's gonna fall apart before we go on the quest, so follow me. What are you doing?
Standing there smiling.
Santana, would you like to go watch the Wax performance? I think you missed the first one.
Thwack's a performer?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I'm assuming that's where he's going.
Mm-hmm.
He had that determined performance glint in his eye.
Did he get pants too?
No.
Okay, then probably, yeah.
He has not been yet.
Okay.
I'm also not wearing pants.
I was gonna say, I don't think that's why I was like, I don't think
not
he
wearing
has been.
I'm wearing a kilt.
Oh, wow. Well, you can still pants people in a kilt.
It's true. It's true.
No pants.
I thought it was just Donald ducking it.
No.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm
He looks like
ducking
he starts
it.
skipping. Ducking it.
You all travel outside of Zeke's Tavern
Mhm.
and back into the bustling streets of the Dead Man's Trench.
Woo!
There are a variety of areas that you can set up. You used to find an open area in the street that's alright. You set up, you mark your location. Looks like it's just an area right next to like an alleyway that is just right outside one of the smaller taverns. That
Mhm.
it wouldn't be like impeding their business, but it's around their area, and you have
Mhm.
the floor is Thwack's.
Yeah. I'll pull out my set of bongos this time.
Ooh, cool.
Mhm.
Multi-talented.
You see Thwack pull out these two drums. Ooh, what do they look like?
They look like just two small drums held together by a piece of plank wood.
Ooh,
They look to be pretty worn.
nice. Alrighty.
And I'll go ahead and set up and start playing.
Ooh.
And then as I'm playing, I'll also start mimicking the sounds of the drums with my own voice. So it's kind of like I've got two beats going at the same time.
Whoa.
Ooh.
That's actually sick.
It is.
Santana Claus is going to do some visual effects for you.
Ah, okay.
What do you do?
Just like, well, whatever would kind of go with it. I don't know, what does the music sound like?
Bongos.
It's a little fast paced.
Are you singing?
Not technically.
Okay.
I can't really sing.
But you're using your voice?
Yeah, to make another set of drums.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's just going to be like, let's do like psychedelic visuals.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
Background of wave.
Nice.
Like a
Whatever
rave.
psychedelic visual
Yeah,
she
the
does,
background of a rave.
I'll also cause my glamour weave to do that at the same time.
Ooh, perfect.
Hey.
Alrighty. Well, I'd like either the both of you to make a performance check, or
I'm just kind of like sitting back, like,
You can let me make it because I'm better at
Fantastic.
performance.
roll a performance check at advantage.
Sunny is just in awe. She's starting to gain more respect for both of you
actually,
because you
I have
have some good
proficiency in
skills.
performance.
I do too.
Oh,
What's your
Wow.
What's
If
your
you-
charisma?
If you both want to
I
roll,
have +3.
we will take the
You have
higher of
plus
the
3
rolls.
charisma.
Oh, I
okay,
like
you
that.
have higher than me then.
Did you all?
Did you hear her?
No, because we're talking about something.
Well, she's saying
I'm
that.
saying if you both want to roll, then we'll take the higher of your roll, and that will be
advantage.
taken. Or you can help Thwack, and he will take the roll at advantage.
Because I have a
Either is
plus 4
fine.
performance.
Okay.
Okay.
And you're the one up there.
Yeah, you just do
You-
it. You're the one up there.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. Unless you like
Also,
want me
I,
to support.
Roll
my,
at
well,
advantage.
my glamour
So,
weave
yeah.
also gives me a D4.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, whatever you want.
okay. $17, $21, $24.
Ooh,
Woo!
pretty good. With the help of Santana's psychedelic rituals and visuals
Yeah.
as well. Ritual and visual, and Thwack's mesmerizing bongo beat, echoed by his own voice, and the glamour weaves effects. You all accrue a pretty decent-sized crowd of like 20 to 30 people, like maybe even a few more, come trickling in. They're dancing to the beat. There's a few like drunk guys like going like this. They're tankards. Like,
They're getting it.
this is what I'm talking about, man. This is what it's all about.
Yeah.
It's like the afternoon.
But it's Dead Man's Trench, so people do whatever.
Exactly.
There's always drunk guys
Yeah.
just wandering through.
You have like a few other people who show up in the front row, and they're like, "Wait a minute, I know this guy.
He was over there a little while ago.
That's Thwack from the arena. I've seen him fight before."
Oh yeah, I hear that and my ears kind of like perk up.
Mm-hmm. And they're like, I thought that I haven't seen him in a long time. He's performing on the street now. And you see like a few other people are like, yeah, I know who this guy is, and they like toss you a few more coins just like on the ground next to you. You see like a few more of the kids who are sort of around here, as
Big buckets.
Yeah, street people, they're growing up on the streets, or just like some kids are around. They sort of like stop and they watch your performance here, and they're like, wow, how's he doing that? How is he making 2 drums? I was wondering. Oh my gosh.
While he performed, I'm gonna nudge one of the people that said they knew him and be like, "What do you know about him? What have you seen him perform?"
You nudge like this younger-ish human woman, and she's like, she's got her drink in her hand, like just out and about. She's like, oh, that's Thwack. That's a performer from the arena dog. He's very, very good. He's popular. He won me some money a while ago.
Perfect.
Very good.
She's had a few too many.
Yeah.
But she's
What's his specialty?
oh, he's got the drums. That's this thing. The drums play while fighting. Never seen that before. And he's got his big hammer. It's in there.
So he's a winner.
Just
Just gotta make sure we got a good party.
He's alive, isn't he?
It's true. That's true.
And yeah, he's got like a, as you can see, like a sort of a small people who recognize him.
I was gonna say he's got I'll flip a copper into your hat, whatever's there.
Okay, nice.
1 copper, and as you are performing, you do accrue 2 more gold pieces. I would just, again, consolidating to the gold pieces. It is a mixture of copper and silver.
Okay.
That people here have.
I'll split it with you, so you get 1 and I get 1.
Oh my
look at you
gosh!
Mhm.
Wow, that was actually so fun.
He places his hand over his heart and bows.
Yeah, you're really good at those drums. Where did you learn that?
He makes the clinking chains sound again.
Oh gosh.
We gotta stop asking about his past.
He waves his hand.
No, keep asking.
Yeah, he points to himself and nods. Keep asking.
Okay.
Alright. Wow. Well, I'd like to hear more about that sometime when the time comes.
He nods and says, keep asking.
Okay, perfect. I will.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, do you all keep performing, or is this you're going to be a few?
Yeah, I figure I can't perform too long in one spot before people start to get bored.
You can perform for as long as you might like, but if
I was gonna say it sounds like people are moving around.
Yeah.
Like from thing to thing.
Yeah, I'll just keep going.
Yeah, you keep going for a little bit, and then as the sun hangs low in the sky and sort of creates a early evening haze throughout the air, there's a cool breeze that comes through the city, and this is at this point the city is transitioning from busy, bustling daytime activities going to the nightlife is sort of
Night
becoming
buzz.
more alive. Folk who work at the forge are getting off of work now. We have those who are working the daytime in the field sort of start trickling in, and as the sun starts to hang low, you all hear this huge roar, cheer, like a deafening amount to the point where it's shaking the area around it, coming from the arena of Dar. And it seems like the main event in the arena is just now beginning, and you see people running around and bustling, going into the various taverns, which you can see have sort of like scrying orbs within them, showing what is going on in the arena.
Watching the big game.
Whoa. Well, so are we ending at 5?
Yeah. Around 5 or
So should we go to the woods?
if you would like to, yeah. Or are you all...
Do we want to pick up our party member in the woods, or
Before.
We could
Before.
like do the party at the tavern in this last 30 minutes, and then have like us wake up and meet her in the tavern,
Yeah, either
Mhm.
tavern or you all, we can say that you all start
or like
heading
we
to
can see her at
woods
the
and
end of the party,
you meet.
and then
because
yeah.
like are we currently participating in the big show tonight at Dead Man's Trench, or is that later? Like, what's the specific thing?
It is a party that you heard this group of performers is performing at one of the bigger taverns, and it is a big event.
yeah, or we could meet her at the big event.
Yeah, we could do the. Well,
But we're
yeah. Do we want to do the big event with her, or
next session
yeah,
starts
next session
at the doors of
at the doors of the temple? Okay,
Mhm.
so let's do the
Oh,
party
okay.
then.
Yeah. Well, we can say that you all walk through the woods and then start the session on session 1.
Yeah.
And we can transition to you all stumbling upon this big performance that is happening at...
I'm good.
A little, but it's not bad.
I'll turn it up.
Get in there. Control the climate.
So we're starting with like next session at the doors, not at the woods.
Yeah, the woods.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what I was like, I kind of want to get in the woods a little bit. We don't
Yeah,
have
we gotta
to.
get there.
If you all would just would like to go to the woods at this moment, that's perfectly fine as well. Or at next session, if you all want to start out in the woods, we can do that too.
So yeah, I'm okay starting out in the woods
Mm-hmm.
because
Just
it'll
like
get us the
in
time to
that-
like acclimate with her
Connect.
character
Yeah.
too, and then get
Yeah,
into
I think that works.
the story
better.
beat. Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. I
Okay.
love that.
Alrighty. You all are ending up at one. The main tavern in this area is called the Holcomb Tavern. That is not where you are. The Holcomb Tavern is like mainly focused on showing the fights of the arena, and that's sort of its main purpose and the reason why it's so popular. However, you all end up at the Stinger Bees Tavern,
Stinger Bees Tavern.
and it is a also rather large looking establishment. It's 3 stories, and the area both inside and outside is full of people, and you start to hear from the outside the beating of drums. You start to hear the delicate sounds of a flute coming through the windows that are opened up. And as you walk in, you see a huge, open, primarily wooden structure that is littered with tables and has people walking around with trays of drinks and food. You're sort of walking around serving people at the tables. They have a big main bar area that looks like also has like a kitchen behind it. There's a few people working the bar and people sitting at the stools and whatnot. And in the on the right side of this building, you see a big stage of about 5 performers on it who are just starting to begin their set. Looks like they have 2 drum players, both with large, big standing drums that they're pounding on, and then someone comes in with a flute, and then you see coming from the middle of the both of them a tiefling woman who pulls out a violin and starts to play long, drowning notes that is scratchy but also clear at the same time. And you see then someone else come out to the front and start singing a low, just longing type of sound.
Like a ballad type of
To start out their performance. This is looks to be a half-orcish woman, shaven head, tattoos down the sides of her face, and assumed to be the rest of her body as her arms are littered with tattoos that show symbols, orcish tribal symbols. She's wearing torn up clothes with collars and stuff, and the tiefling woman with the violin has a long flowing dress that, as she moves around, it's mesmerizing to watch it move. You have the two people in the back playing drums. You have two older, like, human men, like, pounding away at the drums there. They're going at it.
Dang.
They have like a mohawk type hair, like their sides are like shorn off, and they just have like a tuft of hair at the front or at the top right up here. The flute player is a small halfling woman who then, like, she does a little jaunt and a little dance, and then she sort of like plops herself down on the edge of the stage and just sort of has like a little rocking motion as she performs. And the tavern's heating it up. There's people getting up and dancing, spinning around, dancing with each other. There's people who are trying to get up on the tables in the bar, and then the staff is like, get down, we're no dancing on the tables here, okay? And they're like slamming on the tables. You got people who are, there's a group of individuals playing dice games and you're betting money on them. You have some in the back who are also, they have a sort of a smoking circle going on in the back area of the tavern. You have a few people at the bar who looks to be placing bets on the current fight that's going on at the moment, but they're spending their time here, and you're going to see the results later on. As you see this scene of revelry and performance and dance and music in front of you, what all would you like to do?
I'll get a drink.
I get a drink. Well, how big is the crowd? Really quick.
The crowd near the performers is fairly dense. Like, people are dancing around, so there's like gaps in between them, but I would say that there's about like 20 people or so like in front, like dancing, and then the tables are pretty full. Like, there's a few like stray tables and whatnot that they're still have, but it's pretty full and packed in this building. It's hopping.
As the youth says.
And as you all come up to the bar, the barkeep is this looks to be a Fierbold individual. Who's
I heard that one.
Dang.
There's a long beard that sort of just comes from his chin. He's just like, he seems like he's hard at work. Looks like he's been hard at work for a few hours now, but he's got a cheer and a jovial way about him, and he looks at the two of you and he's like, well, what can I get you both?
1 ale.
1 ale. That'll be 1 copper piece. What can I get you, little lady?
Well, do you have any posy here?
Posy. He looks at the back to an imaginary person. Do we got posy here? What's that?
It's a drink from up in the mountains. We drink made of dandelion roots and other stuff.
I don't think I have posy, but I do got, and he gets behind the bar and sort of shuffles some stuff around, and he pulls out like this big bottle of what looks like it's an opaque bottle that has like a purple tinge to it. I've got this cider here. It's made from tree flowers. How would you like that one, little lady?
I would love that. It's so pretty.
Lovely.
Can I smell it first?
Sure, you can smell it.
What does it smell like?
It smells like kind of like sap a little bit. A lot of alcohol, and a little bit like
A little resiny.
tree sap and like blossoms, like very fermented.
Woo! Definitely, I'll take some of that.
Right then, takes out another glass and pours it in a.
Do you guys want to try some of this? Yeah. Let's get 3 of those.
I like the way you all, but it's up. 3 wine glasses and pours you all a glass and hands them out. Let me know.
Got 2 drinks already. Woo!
Double fisted.
Double fisted.
While we're drinking that, I'll look for the performer that I performed with earlier.
Oh,
Try to spot her in the crowd.
Oh, connections.
Yes, indeed.
The world is growing.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a small world after all.
Lived in.
All right, ready? Let's all drink these together. Let's cheers to a celebration of being alive.
To going on a quest together.
Uh-huh.
Eventually.
Soon. Soon.
Yum! What do you think?
Life is
Delicious.
worth living.
Yes.
Alrighty, well, as you were looking around for this individual, make an investigation check.
Is that you sipping on it?
7.
Ooh. You are looking around, and
That's us at the bar.
it is fairly crowded in this area. You might need to wade through a little bit more to be able to find her.
Yeah, I'll go looking.
Alrighty. Are you all joining Thwack on his search?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm gonna just nurse a beer at the counter.
Alright.
I'm gonna hold up the note that she gave me and point to it.
Oh yeah, I remember. Well,
I'll
actually,
keep
I
a
don't
lookout from
remember.
the bar.
You might not remember, but
Who's
Yeah.
that?
he mimics the playing of a flute.
Playing the flute.
Mm-hmm.
Is it the name of a flute brand? Different kind of person
Have
who
they
makes
left
the
yet?
flutes.
No,
You would remember that she played the lute.
the lute. Yeah,
Lute, the stringed instrument.
the string instrument. So he does that instead.
So this person is a brand, or they make flutes.
No,
Oh.
he shakes his head. He gestures to one of the performers on the stage.
You want to play up there?
He shakes his head.
Oh shoot. Well, I'll follow you.
From where I'm sitting at the bar looking around, would I see her? Or standing at the bar? I am taller, I guess.
Make an investigation check.
Investigation. Maybe. No, not even looking at the additions.
Pretty
That's a
crowded in
2.
here. Pretty dense and everything.
I'm a lightweight. I'm already tipsy. Can't see shit.
Oh my gosh. We're going crazy.
Yeah, I'll go
a
looking.
kid, so I'm
Alrighty.
drunk too.
You're a kid?
I'm drunk as fuck.
As you go looking, you go look around and wade through the crowd. You are looking around for this half-elven individual who you saw at the streets earlier today. And you see, as you get closer to the stage, you see her dancing at the front of the crowd that they have here, this group. And she's just she's at the front. She's sort of seeming like she's by herself, and she's like,
Woo.
she's dancing, head banging, moving her hair. And at this point, the band has sort of transitioned to a more like jig type of music, like tavern dancing music. Everyone's hooting and hollering.
Yeah,
Woo!
seeing what she's doing, he'll start dancing too and lose himself in the music a little bit.
Oh, wow. Well, she is locked in on this performance here for whatever reason, but she glances over and she sees you, and she's like, and she gives you a smile, and she's like, waves a little bit.
He raises his drink in the air.
I'm gonna go over to her, or I'm gonna look at you and go, I'm gonna go over to her and I say, "Excuse me, miss."
Oh.
Yes.
No, I'm gonna say, "Can you give me a lift? I want to do crowd surfing."
Oh.
She like looks at her arm. She's skinny, but she's like, Well, you might.
You and my friend can help me up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Idea.
Okay. Yeah, I'll help you up crowd surfing.
Yes. Alrighty. So she gets like on the side of you, and you get on the side here, and the goal here is to just get you up in the air.
Yeah, get me on these people.
Alrighty.
You are rather small.
Yeah, I'm tiny.
If the whack, make a strength check.
Strength or athletics?
Let's do athletics. Since we're trying to throw her, it's not just trying to pick her up.
You're
Yeah.
gonna be the beach ball.
16.
Oh, good thing.
Woo!
So this individual, what was her name again? Cedrix or something?
Oh, Justin wrote it down.
Thank you, Justin.
Cervix.
Cervix.
How do you spell it? It had a D in it, right?
Cerdix.
Cerdix! Are you sure you don't want to change it to Cedrix?
Pretty sure it's
I
Cedrix.
thought it was Cedric.
But maybe in certain parts of the world they call it Cerdix.
Did you come up with that yourself, Justin?
Surfish dicks. Yeah.
Surfish dicks takes
Cerdix.
Surface decks.
the both of you take Santana by well, she doesn't really know what she's doing. She picks her up by the arm, and you can tell that you're doing most of the work here
Yeah.
while she just sort of pretends to.
Right. It's more symbolic than anything.
Pretty much, and Santana, you do get thrown up into the air, and the crowd around is like, oh my gosh, who is that? And they're sort of like, they're not prepared for you to be crowd surfing.
I do fireworks as I just fling up into there.
As the fireworks pop off into the air in the area, they like look, realize what's going on and what's coming to them, and their eyes go wide, and they put their hands up, and you just crash right into the crowd, and they're like fallen over like a like if you threw a rock into a grass field.
I'm a walking out.
Dense.
Damn. Fatalities at the
Dense
party.
lady.
The first two people that are nearby do fall over onto their ass, but the others just sort of like they fall backward, and then they sort of support you back up as you do fall onto the surface of the tap.
Should get up and shout, oh shoot! I am so sorry about that. Thank you so much.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. No problem.
There's like they're like getting you up, and like
I just thought I'd try something new.
that was something new.
You're
And
right.
they raise their glass to you, and they're like, badass.
Nice.
Wow, thanks.
You bring her respect.
A real party animal.
Well, do you want to dance?
I order another drink after seeing that.
Yeah.
Oh god.
You so-
I was like,
I'll go back to dancing as well.
another one. Of course, I saw you get lifted in the air, shoot off fireworks, and then immediately crash land. So you 100% saw that from the bar.
As you all are dancing, well, you start dancing with this group of like human individuals who you fell into and are now have accepted you into their group as
We're in the flow
badass
state
rock
over
star.
here.
Oh yeah, you all are dancing in the circle. Thwack, you are dancing with this half-elven woman, Sir Dix or Sir Vix, whatever might we figure out.
Cerdix.
And we get a moment where she is, when in between songs and they're preparing for their next one, she sort of like ushers you along to somewhere else, and you both sort of go into the area where the performers sort of keep all of their equipment and their items, and this is it's not necessarily private, but it's like just a sectioned off area where the performances are, and she gets out like her lute and everything, and she's like, would you perform with me again?
Perform with me again. He nods his head.
She smiles and looks down, and then she says, "Did you keep the card that I gave you?"
Wait, repeat what you just said?
Did you keep the card?
Yeah, he pulls it out.
And she turns her lute the other way, and that same symbol is on the back of her lute here. She's like, "That's a symbol of my god. And I play in honor of them." And as this other band is sort of closing out their set, you know, everyone's cheering, "Woohoo! Woohoo! Yes! Yes!" This the orcish woman is like, thank you everyone, thank you." And she's like, you know, they're throwing flowers and coins on the stage, and they're cheering, raising their glasses. And she's like, "You all been a great crowd tonight, thank you." And then they hop off the stage.
I also, before we go on, I show her the mall and my bongos. And I kind of like weigh them. Like,
Which one?
She points at the mall.
okay.
Alrighty. And then she's like, it's hard.
Mm-hmm.
It's up now.
Yeah.
She gets up there. And there's no announcer at this
Going
point.
up on stage?
Uh-huh.
And she gets her stuff together, and again with the same arcane like amplifier, she looks and she's like, "Hello everyone," and it sort of like echoes a little bit. "I'm going to perform a song with my new friend Thwack."
Woo!
Woo!
And again, the two of you sort of notice like people around the crowd are like, "Wait a minute, I know who that is. That's Thwack. He's fought in the arena before, right?"
Yeah.
And this sort of just like chatter around going on, and as she gets like her lute ready, she's sort of standing up on the stage. What are you doing to prepare Thwack?
I'm giving my mall test twirls.
Wow. And as the crowd quiets down, getting ready for the next performance, she begins to pluck away at her strings and starts playing a. At first, it sounds to be a very slow, just like steady march of a song.
Yeah, I match her pace.
And then it picks up and picks up, and she starts to show off her skills with the lute, and just, you know, going up and down, showing all the different types of chords. And Sunny, you were sitting in the bar here, and you see these two individuals sort of rubbing their hands together, and they're like, "I know that bird. I know that bird well."
I know that bird too. I'm a
You
few
say
drinks
that
in now.
to
I know that bird. We're friends now.
They glance at you and they're like, "Yeah, well, that bird lost me a lot of money."
He wins. What do you mean? Did you bet against him?
It was in our favor. And these guys are looking like they're balling their hands up. They're looking pretty drunk. They've had a few. That's for sure. And as the music picks up, and Thwack, you're starting to show your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Are you doing anything else with your performance
I'm
here?
gonna have to fight these guys.
Um,
I forgot.
I match my glamour weave to match the color of her lute.
Ooh, okay. And Sunny, what is your passive perception?
Good question.
This is gonna be your wisdom score plus your perception modifier.
Well, it should just
Or
be
10 plus your wisdom modifier.
or 10 plus if you're proficient in it.
I am proficient.
So it should be 10 plus your proficient or 10 plus your perception score.
Okay, so 14 for my passive.
All you see is them reaching their hands into their bags and then walking off from you.
I follow them.
Suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
I'm following them.
And as Thwack and Sir Dix are performing their beautiful song, these guys are shoving their way through the crowd. And they have a hand down, and they, as they stumble through, they begin to pull something out from their pouch.
Can I throw a cantrip at him?
Yeah.
It's called Infestation.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. This is gonna be good.
Oh, yeah.
If you've heard of it. Let me look up the rules real quick. Cloud of mites, fleas, and other parasites appear momentarily on one creature you can see within range. I'm gonna do the guy in front.
Oh my god.
Target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw, or it takes 1d6 poison damage and moves 5 feet in a random direction. If it can move in, its speed is at least 5 feet. I think that's if I make it.
If okay. What's your spell save?
13.
I rolled 13.
Me to beat it.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
These fleas come into their view and they're like, what? Oh my gosh! And they're getting their panties in a twist. That's for sure.
I'm mostly just trying to get them to stop.
And they keep going, and then Thwack, you hear from the crowd, "Hey!"
Damn, didn't distract
And
them at all.
there's
Sorry,
a
buddy.
moment of silence in the crowd, and then you see something come flying at you. Something shiny.
Mm.
And past your face flies a dagger and lands.
I look for
on
who
the
did
wall
that.
behind you. You see following the trail these two human men. One has like a dark black hair that's hanging over his eyes, like stringy, greasy, who threw the dagger, and the other one is has this slicked back hair that's tied into like a little bit of a bun.
Yeah.
And they're both sort of like making their way towards you, and
I twirl my maul, flourish it, and then slam it into the stage while staring at them, challenging them.
Intimidation.
Intimidation, yeah.
make an intimidation check.
Oh, come on. 8.
Does he get
I'm
an
drunk.
advantage because of his reputation and his sick performance?
They're a little jarred for a moment from the sound, and they settle in their resolve. And he then pulls from his other pocket, he throws another knife. And at this point, the members of staff are coming in at them.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
can I do anything? Like,
Of
get
course.
we in combat?
Either
Okay.
of you can do anything at this point.
I want to use Produce Flame on the one I'm closest to.
Ooh, okay. How does that one work again?
It's a cantrip, so you can attack with the flame. It adds a spell, so it's a one-trick pony.
Mm-hmm.
I can hurl the flame at a creature within 30 feet of you, and on a hit, the target takes 1d8 fire damage.
Okay, cool. So roll an attack.
Mage hand.
Mage hand.
Oop, that wasn't good.
I'm gonna pick the dagger from their pockets. Or from their hands.
Okay, okay. Make a sleight of hand check. That popped out
Damn,
of
these
there.
rolls.
I don't add anything for a cantrip, right?
You add your spell attack bonus, since it is a spell attack.
Okay.
It's probably going to be your charisma modifier plus your proficiency.
7.
That's crazy.
7 to pickpocket it. As you are pulling one of the other daggers out of his pocket, he sort of like hits his hand out of the way and hits your mage hand. It does not get the dagger, but it does fall and clamber onto the floor. He's like, hey! And at this moment, several of the members of the staff are coming in.
Because I rolled a 22.
Oh, that hits. So roll damage.
Yeah, 1 point of damage. But did I use my staff? That's 2 points of damage.
Oh my gosh! If you use your staff, they're like, oh my gosh.
2 points of damage.
And he's got like, so your flame sort of like comes in and shoots right at the side of his head. And he's like, and now this is like the one with like the slicked back hair, and it like singes the side of his head.
Catch the oil on fire.
Yeah, indeed.
The smell of burnt hair.
Yeah, he gets in there, he holds his lip, he's like, ah! And this guy at this point is now taking out what looks to be a short sword that he had taken onto his, he has on his waist, and he looks at you.
Me? Or him?
You.
Ah!
Can I do something?
Yeah.
Can I dive from the stage on top of them?
Yeah, absolutely. I'd say either make an athletics or acrobatics check.
I'm good at both.
And are you trying to do damage?
No, I'm just trying to tackle them to the ground, so more like a shove.
Okay, yeah.
Come on, man.
Oh, shoot. What'd you get?
8.
Okay. You do
Stupid.
jump off the stage and land right in front of them with a mighty.
Oh my gosh.
And comes through.
Thwack is crowd surfing too.
He is crowd surfing.
Oh, God.
And you land right in between them as they had time to move out of the way, seeing you there.
Mm-hmm.
And when he
now you're in
does
the midst
that,
of
now
it.
I'm gonna snare.
Ooh. Snare who?
Snare the more dangerous one.
The one drawing his sword.
The one with the sword drawn? Okay. Is that a spell save or is it an attack?
That is. Where does it say that?
Can I see it?
Yeah.
Snare. A restrained creature must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or be magically hoisted into the air.
He fails. 9.
There you go. Finally something landed.
He's hoisted into the air, and at this point the staff has come in and like he's up in the air. They're like, there's this two like tavern keepers who are like,
This is escalated.
okay, and then the other one's sort of trying to grab this other guy who's got the hair all that's in his eyes, and he's like trying to grab him, and the other guy like tries to shove him off, and that's at this point you're holding this other guy
Like
in the air.
like nobody can tell it's me.
Yeah, exactly. No one can tell it's you, and this guy is being held in the air in front of everyone, and at this point everyone in the crowd is like,
They're taking pictures, videos.
is this someone in the crowd's like, is this an official fight? Is this an unofficial fight happening here? What's going on?
Should we
And
bet?
someone else is like, some of the people in the crowd are still trying to just ignore it and just keep dancing to the music, but at this point, Sir Dix has come forward, and she strums onto her lute and casts Vicious Mockery.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nice.
As the one in the air. And is snare like a grapple type of effect?
I think that says restrained.
Restrained? Okay.
So, first there's a rope, and then the rope disappears, and the circle becomes a magical trap or whatever. Wait, how did he get in the air?
That's what the spell said.
Just for fun.
Well, I don't know anything, so I have no idea what you're talking about.
You didn't read the spell?
What'd she ask? I read it all.
She asked if it was
they're restrained.
restrained or
Oh.
grappled.
But I don't see that here.
Can I see it again?
A restrained creature.
Yeah, restrained creature.
Because I'm like, I've never heard about grappling.
I mean, I think
Yeah, it's
like
that
an
last
attack
line right there. The
grapple.
creature is restrained.
Like an
I
unarmed
saw that
attack.
restrained. You said that already.
Yeah.
I'm just double checking.
Okay.
She
It's just like, yeah, restrained is a specific condition.
Okay, perfect.
Grapple.
She's grappled. She strums on her guitar and she says, "No one likes someone who can't enjoy the show, all right." And it goes, doo-doo-doo, and then this wave of magical energy comes forth in the form of raven's wings, come through and shoot right through him.
Dang.
And he gets
He takes psychic
wide a
damage.
lot of damage. He's like, a bit of blood comes out from his nose.
Oh my
and
God.
he's like, he's just struggling, trying to break free from this area. And at this point, everyone in the crowd is like, this must be part of the show. This must be part of it. Yeah, this is
This town and its absurd fighting causes like nobody to do anything ever.
Because like, this is the norm.
This is just how it is.
Probably getting paid to
It's
do
part of the
this.
show.
This town's fucking crazy.
Yeah, what the fuck?
the one of the tavern keeps just trying to restrain the other guy, and he's still like resisting.
Yeah, I'll help him escort these people out.
Alrighty. You, the whack, are helping them escort. Are you letting go of your snare effect?
Not unless someone like needs. Are they taking them away?
They're taking them away.
Well, I'll let go of it when people are beneath them.
Okay. There's like 2 people beneath them.
Alright,
And they're like,
sounds good.
time to go here. You've had too many. And they like sort of shove them out, and everyone's cheering, and they're like, woohoo! Yeah!
I'll just slowly lower and then quickly lower so he hits the ground and then back up. And
Hits
then
his
let
ass.
him go. Oops!
He takes 1 more point of damage.
Dump him out on his ass.
Damn.
This guy's like, oh, he's like,
Did I do that?
this guy is like being taken away like over his arm. He's like thrown out. His friend is like, you know, helping him back up, and they're both like shamefully like shuffling away from the establishment. And at this point, like, Sir Dix is like, "And Thwack, everyone!" And they're all cheering. They're like, at this, you know, everyone's the performance is over, and everyone's coming over, and they're like, "Thwack, I love that. I loved your performance." They're giving you drinks and shots and everything, and
Nice,
as
okay.
you all 3 of you meet up, everyone's sort of like coming up to you and saying, "Wow, are you with Thwack? Do you know this guy?" And Sir Vix is over here like, she's hanging out with you. She's not a very talkative type of person, but she's like sitting with y'all at the table, having some drinks, and like introducing you to some other folks around in the tavern. And as you all are partying away with your free drinks and your established reputation as a crew to not be messed with, the night continues on with music and revelry in the city of Malachar, a city which is surrounded by the coin and making more of it. You all take a moment tonight to have an escape from it. Get to know each other a little bit more. Play a few games, perhaps. Ask a few more questions.
Something good to do before we get to the dirty work.
Indeed. And all 3 of you start to realize this is the start of what seems to be a budding friendship to come.
Yeah, I like these guys.
Well, that was a pretty epic night.
They seem like good traveling companions. Think we make this work.
Yeah, you think so?
We broke through to Sunny, finally.
Well, it didn't take too long. But I feel like there's still more to prove.
You never know.
Okay.
As the night carries on and the moon rises high into the sky, you all take your time to drink and party and prepare yourselves for the quests to come soon. And that is where we're going to end today's session.
Yay!
Yeah. Hell yeah, that was good.
That was really
Yeah.
good.
Well, thank you.
Wow. everyone watching. Thank you for watching.
Indeed, thank you so much for watching.
We're excited to start this new campaign.
Woohoo!
Thank you for watching this pre-recorded video before we actually start live streaming because we are missing a player today.
Fun
We're missing a
times.
player, so we did this session 0.5.
It's true. And just to get a little bit of a role play, familiarity with the world and the characters, and get
chosen.
indeed get
Our whistles wet.
Get our whistles wet.
Wet our
Here we
whistles.
go.
indeed.
Get our.
You know, because you got my psychic message.
Yeah.
And
Subscribe.
subscribe. Make sure you leave a comment down below. What do you guys think that they should do next? Or, you know, another big thing that has yet to be decided, and I don't want to rush, is what are you going to be called?
Oh yeah, the
I
group
was-
name.
I was just
thinking
going to
about
suggest more dumpster diving for you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, thoughts, questions.
What do you think I'm gonna
concerns,
get on my
comments?
next dumpster dive?
Exactly. What do you
Well-
want Santana to find?
Yeah, throw out stuff for their item list.
Yeah, I'll make that item list for
Oh my
you.
gosh, yes.
Yeah.
Woo! All right.
Thanks for hanging out.
See you soon.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Subscribe and we'll see you on the next one.